Welcome back, everybody, to the Seattle Sonics, MyNBA franchise here on NBA 2K22. We just wrapped up the All-Star break and have about 20-plus games left to go in the regular season. But today we're going to get through the entire rest of the Season 4 regular season. I figured rather than splitting it up into 2 or 3 episodes, it's pretty obvious that we're going to get the number 1 seed in the Western Conference. The gap between us and second place is pretty much the same between 2nd and 10th place. So that should pretty much tell you all you need to know, and I figured rather than splitting the rest of the season up into 2 or 3 episodes, what's the point of delaying the inevitable? We might as well just finish it today and move into the playoffs. We've been the number 1 seed in the Western Conference all season, and there's no reason to suggest that'll change today, barring something wild. Last episode, as I said, we covered the All-Star break. It was one of the most fun episodes of the series, so if you didn't check it out, I highly recommend you do. But in case you did miss it, it was a lot of fun. All of the events, our guys were well represented. In the Rising Stars game, we did well. Oscar J. Basilin won the 3-point and the slam dunk contest. And then Buzz Wickington dropped a 31-point triple-double to help Team Luka win the All-Star game. So our guys balled out. I wanted to get a prospect profile in today, but I've been so busy with content that I haven't had time to work on the draft class. So what we're going to do here is rather than have the final prospect profile in season, I'm going to do it probably after the playoffs, just so I can have a lot of time to make the draft class how I want. So that'll give me plenty of time to be able to do it, and I'll be able to do the prospect profile once we finish in the postseason. So the first game we're going to play today here is against the Thunder. I know we just played them in a recent episode, but I kind of wanted to get revenge on them since we lost. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Josh Giddey are banged up, but they should play. Gilgeous-Alexander played in the All-Star game with that minor injury, so he'll be fine, and Giddey, I imagine, will too. We are about to pass the contracts extension deadline. Notably, Emmanuel Quickley and Dikembe Mutombo are free agents at the end of the season, but neither of them are eligible for extensions, so we can't really do anything here. So we're going to simulate this first game against the Montreal Royals. They are the worst team in the league. We should have no problem, and we won by a lot. We won by 45. Yeah, that's definitely a lot. Here we go in Seattle. The rivalry resumes here with the Oklahoma City Thunder, of course, led by the newly acquired Giannis Antetokounmpo, as Uzoma nearly wins the tip over his 7'6" brother. Nonetheless, OKC takes it home. They'll start with possession. They start the lead 2-0. Giannis inside, no good. Uzoma had to send help defense, leading his older brother Bwana wide open in the paint. And when there's somebody who's 7'6" wide open in the paint, we kind of know how that's going to end. 4-0, Seattle looking for their first bucket. Uzoma Chukwumereji backing down on the Greek Freak. He puts it in, and the Sonics are on the board after a couple minutes with an offensive slow start. Both offenses starting pretty slow. Here's Bwana, guarded by his brother. Nice shot. Bwana Chukwumereji doesn't really have contested shots since he's 7'6". Here's Buzz, hands it off for Kyril Story. Story with space, lets it fly. Kyril Story hits the 3, and it's a one-score game, 8-5. Buzz's pass is tipped and intercepted by Josh Giddey on the other end. Giddey to Giannis, the Greek Freak. Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down. 10-7 now. Here's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the shake and bake, letting it fly from deep. And the Oklahoma City Thunder are starting off strong on both ends of the floor. They lead 13-7. Oscar J. Basilin gets it to Buzz. Back to Oscar. Fools Giddey on the pump fake. Nice shot by Oscar J. Basilin. And the Sonics have it back within one score, 13-10. Here comes Big Buzz, the All-Star Game MVP, with his first points of the night. Of course, Buzz and Shai were actually teammates in the All-Star Game as Oscar puts Giannis on a poster. What a slam dunk by Oscar J. Basilin. Seattle now up 18-17. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander inside, guarded by Quickley. The Kentucky battle goes to Gilgeous-Alexander to put the Thunder back on top with 2.5 to go in the quarter. There's SGA, wide open again. Hot start for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who kind of struggled the last time these two teams played against each other. So it's interesting to see him play this well, this early. Killer Cam Reddish hits the 3. Sonics back on top, 25-24. Gilgeous-Alexander over to P.J. Washington, who makes the shot. That'll put the Oklahoma City Thunder back up by 1 as both teams are now trading the lead. Quickly over to Oscar. Oscar drives inside. Another poster. Oscar J. Basilin throwing it down early. 26-27 now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander inside with a one-handed powerful slam. And now both teams continuing to trade the lead as it's the Thunder on top. Seattle looking for a last-second shot. Chiral Story. Thought about it, goes in the corner for Quickly, who does not make it at the buzzer. Exciting start. The Sonics offense started slow, but they certainly looked a lot better as the quarter went along. They're only down by 1. Thunder looking to do some damage on the lead here in the second quarter as Rayshawn Brooks hits the early 3. 33-29, the pass is tipped by Butler, stolen away by Giddey. Giddey back up to Butler on the transition mission. The Thunder are up by 2 scores, 35-31. Here's Giddey off the screen. Giddey gets it over to Jimmy Buckets. Jimmy Butler from deep, and the Thunder are off to a great start here in this quarter. Buzz trying to back down on the big man. He's not so lucky. Juana Chukwubareji wins the battle that time. And here we are on the other end. Gilgeous-Alexander over to Giannis, who puts it home. And the Thunder lead this game by 11 all of a sudden. They have dominated so far here in the second quarter. Seattle looking for an answer, and they get one off the one-handed slam by Chiral Story, who dunks on Jimmy Butler. 46-35. Great ball movement. Contested 3. It's good for Oscar J. Basile. 46-38 now. Seattle looking for another answer. It's Oscar again. Pump fake. Lets it fly. Oscar J. Basile hits another one. 46-41. Little O ain't done yet. Did he just dunk on 3 guys? Holy cow. He had 3 players inside, and he dunked on all of them. There's your 2-time slam dunk contest champion, Oscar J. Basile, ladies and gentlemen, as J. Basile takes it home on the layup. Oscar is single-handedly carrying the offense back into the ball game as OKC now only leads by 1. Nice moves by Cardiac Kemba to get the crossover 3. 51-49. Giannis throws it down. 55-51 now. Final seconds of a quarter. Buzz backing down Washington. Buzz with it. Not a lot of time at the buzzer. It's good. Buzz Wigington hits the buzzer beater. But this one's going to be close. We're going to have to review it.
The previous play is under review.
That was definitely a close call. We're going to need the instant replay review. And as we can see here, clock ticking. Buzz still has it. Boom. Ball's out right at the 10th of the second mark. That's as close as it gets. But it looks like the shot is going to count. The play should be reversed. But we'll see what the final ruling is on the floor.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the Sonics get the call. They will cut the lead in half to 2. 55-53 after the first half, which all things considered isn't that bad, considering we were down by 11 at one point. Oscar J. Basile carrying the offense early. He leads the way with 17. We're now tied here in the third quarter. OKC looking to take the lead back. It's Giddey. Beats the shot clock. Heaves it up, and it's good. What a play by Josh Giddey. As it's now 59-55. Here's DeJounte Murray with a nice move. Murray, crossover, step back, splash. DeJounte Murray hits the 3. We are within 1. Here comes Giannis outrunning Uzoma Chukwubareji. Giannis dunks it home with Uzoma and Buzz in the paint. That's no easy feat. 61-60. There's Oscar in the corner. Another 3 ball for the 3-point contest champ. As it's tied at 63. The pass is tipped and stolen away by OKC on the other end. Giddey for 3, and the lead, the Australian assassin, will put Oklahoma City back up. Sonics looking to get back in, and here's Dikembe Mukuamu for the tie. Mukuamu is currently shooting exactly 50% on the season from deep, and that's on no small sample size. He's taking roughly 2.5 3-point attempts per game. So he has been unbelievably efficient, certainly in line for a major payday this offseason as Giannis hits the fadeaway. 68-66. Here's DeJounte Murray. Tries to dribble to the right side. Murray connects with Chance Dumas for the lead. 69 now on the board. Nice. This episode is also episode 69, I think. Nice. 70-71 now. Murray hits the 3 for the Sonics. They are hitting their shots lights out. But OKC's staying in there. 74 apiece. What a dunk by Chiral Story, who throws it down on the offhand. Now 76-78. Sonics on top. Here's P.J. Washington with it. Nice shot. No good. Good defense. Good rebound by Reddish, but Giannis immediately steals it for the putback, tying it up at 78. Under 30 seconds to go in the quarter. There's Zeppelin Edgel for 3. Edgel killed the Sonics in the fourth quarter last time these two teams played. So now it's a 3-point game. Quickly looking to quickly tie it. and it is no good. Very tight quarter there. The Thunder up by 3 with 1 quarter of basketball left to go. We'll see if Oklahoma City can finish this one on top as Gilgeous-Alexander fools Emmanuel quickly on the pump fake, hits for 3. Bad defense here by Seattle. Good defense here by Buzz, but it doesn't matter. Buana's just too tall, but Buzz will finish that possession off with the win. On the other end, Oscar Basile, step back for 3, no good. But Buzz is there for a rebound and the putback, 84-80. Good job by Buzz Wigginton there on both ends of the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander with a screen from Buana. The Thunder appear to be picking and rolling. Gilgeous-Alexander hits the spin move layup. That'll make it 88-82. There's a screen from Buzz. Oscar inside. Hello! Oscar Basile throws it down on the poster. This time Zeppelin Angel is the victim. I feel like Oscar's dunked on everybody on this Thunder team at least once at this point. Oscar connects with Cairo Story for 3 as the Sonics look to stay alive. They cut the lead to 3. 92-89, 4 to go. The Chukwuemeka battle. Buana on Uzoma. Buana's won that battle all night. He has dominated little bro. I think that's the main reason why the Thunder are winning this game. 94-89 now. Giannis with Buzz on him. Good defense. Buana shoots it off the side of the backboard, but Giannis gets it back, gets the putback, and falls to the floor like a flappy squid. 96-89 now. Thunder lead by 7. Make it 9. Nice contested mid-ranger by Jimmy Butler, and time is winding down here for the Sonics. They have 2 minutes to go. They've got to start heaving some tough shots like that one. Big 3 for Oscar Basile, and Oklahoma City calls timeout. The Thunder do appear to be in control, leading this game by 6. And another bucket or 2 could try to ice it. There's Giannis with the reverse slam. What a play by Antetokounmpo. 92-84. Jimmy Butler, step back. No good. But there's Buana Chukwuemeka again with another rebound. He has been dominant all night. And that would be the icing on the cake. The Thunder win this one 106-100. So far, the Sonics are 0-2 against OKC since the Giannis trade, as the Thunder once again get the better of Seattle in another tight, hard-nosed battle. Oscar Basile led the way with 28 points. Nobody else was really all that impressive. Uzoma Chukwuemeka really struggled against his brother. He scored our first points of the game, didn't score after that, whereas Buana had 22 and 17. Buana Chukwuemeka was the best player on the floor today. He was dominant, and it's especially worth noting because his matchup, his little brother, was not all that good. So we're 50-13. We're now 10 games ahead of the Lakers. We're going to do some simming now. We would get some injuries. Uzoma Chukwuemeka, broken leg, out 6 to 8 weeks. But with our medical staff, that's probably going to be way less because our medical staff is built different. So Octavius Macon will start at center. We're also going to give Mbotwa Makushan Jr. some minutes. Cairo Story bruised his right heel. He can play through it, but I feel like at this stage of the season, there's no reason to. So Cam Reddish will slide into the 3. Sure enough, it took Uzoma 2 weeks to get healthy from his broken leg. Our medical staff is built different. I don't know how that's humanly possible. And then Cairo Story would recover from his injury the very next day. So I chose to simulate up to this Nuggets game because we are now in a win and clinch scenario. If we win this game against the Nuggets, we officially clinch the #1 seed in the Western Conference. The Sonics went 5-4 in that stretch we just simulated, including a win against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Keep in mind, much of that stretch without Cairo Story and Uzoma Chukwuemeka. So now the team is fully healthy, looking to clinch the #1 seed here against the Nuggets. And that's a damn good start. A nice lob from DeJounte Murray to Uzoma Chukwuemeka. This Nuggets team is right on the cusp. They're 34-37, led by Michael Porter Jr. as Victor Oladipo hits the 3. Outside of MPJ, the rest of his team really is not good. I think their second highest rated player is Saban Lee. Not ideal. Oscar Basile misses the logo 3. Buzz Wigginton is there for the putback as it's 5-6. Here's Oscar with a nasty step back. I believe that's on Cam Thomas as Oscar hits the 3. 11-5 now. Good start here for the Sonics. Oscar Basile looking for more. Lets it fly. Bang! Oscar Basile hits another one. He has more points than the entire Denver Nuggets at this point. 19-4 now. Another lob. It's unsuccessful. Back into the hands of DeJounte Murray, who does make the shot. So Murray was looking for the assist. Instead, he gets the bucket. 18-11 now. Here is Oscar Basile again looking for another 3. He's got it. The flame-throwing Oscar Basile sinks another one. 13-21. Cairo Story blocks the red-headed Fred Flame. And then on the other end, Kenji Mukwamu hits the mid-ranger. Sonics have been looking great in this game on both ends of the floor, particularly defensively, but the offense, they've been no slouch either. Cam Reddish hits the three. It's 26-13 so far, a bloodbath here in the opening minutes. Quickly in the corner here for a wide-open Cam Reddish. They left Reddish wide open just a couple seconds ago, and now they do it again. Bold strategy there, Cotton. 31-15, 2 minutes left to go in the quarter. Quickly in the corner! The Sonics cannot miss. They lead this one by 19. What a start here in the first quarter for Seattle, but they're not done. Cam Reddish hits another three. Why are they leaving him wide open? It's a 20-point game here in the first quarter. Seattle looking at another one. This quickly shot is no good, but still a damn good start. The Sonics looking dominant as ever here against the Denver Nuggets. Now into the second quarter. There's the lightsaber, Saban Lee, who throws it down. Saban Lee has been used in a number of trades throughout this series, as it's now 21-39. Buzz Wigington with the fadeaway over Cody Zeller. Yes, Cody Zeller is still in the league, even though his hairline makes it look like he's about 60 years old. 21-41. Buzz backing down on the skinny Michael Porter Jr. Nice play by Buzz. He is 8-5. 21-45. A massacre here in Seattle. What a dunk, though, by Victor Oladipo. I know he suffered his fair share of injuries, but he can still get up there. Oscar J. Basile hits the three. It's like the Nuggets don't even try to cover the perimeter. I don't know what their strategy on defense is other than just leave everybody wide open. It's odd. Cameron Thomas hits the three for Denver. They are now within 23. Oh boy, put your rally caps on, but we're going to put a stop to that. Oscar J. Basile hits another open three. Again, what is their defensive strategy? I'm just perplexed by it. 31-59, Cam Thomas heaves it up. Nice shot by Cameron Thomas. It's good. 34-59 now. Williamson on the inbound. Gets it to Zeller. Back to Williamson. Over to Saban Lee. This kid can jump out of the gym, for those who don't know. He's also lightning quick. See what I mean with the wide open threes? Williamson just took a couple steps back once Kyril Story got the ball. I mean, their defensive strategy is just so dumb. I don't get it. This time the paint is wide open for a Kyril Story slam dunk. 36-64, a massacre as Fred Flame misses at the buzzer off the back iron. So this is a very one-way affair. The Sonics have been dominant on both ends of the floor. They're making all of their threes because all of them are pretty much wide open. And defensively, they have been a nuisance for this Denver Nuggets offense as we move to the third quarter. Victor Oladipo, no good. Rebounded by Michael Porter Jr., who is an open man. It's Trey Murphy, who was part of the Jamal Murray trade with the Blazers last offseason. 38-64. There's Oscar. Step back. Splash. 20 tonight for Jay Basile. And it's 38-67 now. 29-point ball game. Here's Buzz Wigington now. Buzz into the corner for Oscar J. Basile, who greens the three. 32-point lead for the Sonics as Uzoma tries to go cross court. It's picked off by Cam Thomas. On the other end, Nuggets moving quickly. Porter inside for Trey Murphy, throws it down. I think Murphy's doing the too short celebration, which is stupid, but whatever. It's not like his team is down by 33. The ball bouncing for a while. Over to Drummond, who heaves it up at the buzzer. Andre Drummond for three. What the hell was that? That's got to be the highlight of the night. Holy smokes. 50-82 now. Buzz has an open man. Again, why is the perimeter wide open? This time it's Emmanuel Quickly who makes the three. 35-point lead with just under 4 to go in the corner. Buzz Wigington with the slam dunk. Seattle continuing to just put on an entourage of offense tonight as the Nuggets look to answer. Deep three. Nice shot for Fred Flame. He's playing through injury. His shoulder is messed up, and I've been able to tell he hasn't shot the ball well tonight, but you got to commend him for really duking it out. DeJounte Murray hits the corner three. Murray doing a little bit of everything tonight. He is 11-7-5 as Flame misses it there late here in the third quarter. Quickly over to Reddish. Doesn't get it off in time. Doesn't matter as it's a 45-point lead. An absolute blowout. This game is not even close, so because of that, there's no point of really playing the fourth quarter. So we're just going to send this one out. It appears the Sonics have won it. So we're going to go into Simcast now and just watch this one go down, and the Sonics are going to end up winning by 60 points. This is the 8th time in NBA history a game has been decided by at least 60 points. So, one of the 8 biggest blowouts in NBA history. The Sonics win it 141-81. Not the biggest blowout we've ever had in the channel. I think in the Cavs series last year, we had this one game against the Raptors where we won by like 80 or something. I don't remember exactly. Long story short, everybody on our team played really well. Everybody on their team did not. We outscored them by 20 in the first quarter, 8 in the second, 17 in the third, 15 in the fourth, which I didn't even have to play. So there you go. We have clinched the 1 seed. It looks like we actually clinched it a couple days prior, so we didn't even need to win that game to clinch the 1 seed, but it doesn't really matter. We're now going to simulate for the rest of the season. I believe we have 8 games to go. I do want to do some experimenting with the lineup. So this is going to be our big lineup. Kyril at the 1, Buana at the 3, Macon at center, with Makushan getting some minutes off the bench and DeJounte Murray getting some rest. We went 3-1 with a loss to the Spirits, but other than that, we played really well. Now with 4 games to go, we're really just going to sit all of our starters other than Buzz, because I'm trying to push a Buzz Wigginton MVP agenda. He's currently 4th. I don't think he's going to win it, but I'm just trying to do everything I can to at least get him on the All-NBA first team. So we're going to have him play with all of our backups and make him as the top scoring option. We went, I believe, 2-2 in that span, so we finished the year with a record of 62-20. LaMelo wins MVP. The number 1 pick, Antoine Ingram, wins Rookie of the Year with the Dallas Mavericks. The 6th Man of the Year award goes to Saben Lee with the Nuggets, even though he's their 2nd highest rated player and their 2nd best scorer. He doesn't start. Giannis wins Defensive Player of the Year. I get it, but Buzz not being in the running at all is mind-boggling. Kyra Lewis, most improved for Montreal Royals. The most improved race was only between players on the 2 expansion teams. Our coach, Milan Mack, wins Coach of the Year, and Charles Woods, who apparently is our GM and looks oddly like Frank Vogel, wins Executive of the Year. I thought I had it to where Odavius Shepard was our GM, so I don't know why a guy named Charles Woods won it, but whatever, who cares? It is worth noting that we finished with the NBA's best record as well, which is pretty cool. I don't think we've ever done that before, although we did get the number 1 seed in the conference last year. I don't think we had the best record in the entire league. So the All-NBA first team, LaMelo, Luka, Giannis, Jokic, names you expect, and then Domantas Sabonis. His numbers offensively were comparable to Buzz's, and he's nowhere near the defender that Buzz is, so I don't know why he made it over Buzz, but it is what it is. Buzz Wigginton at least makes the 2nd team, very well deserved. I thought he should have been on the 1st team, but it is what it is. He'll be on the 1st team next year. Count on it. Other than that, we did not have anybody make an All-NBA team. We also did not have anybody make an All-Defensive team, which I believe is total BS. Buzz Wigginton not at least being an All-Defensive team is mind-boggling. We do have Uzoma Chukwuemeka on the All-Rookie 2nd team. I don't think he deserves to be on the 1st team. I think having him on the 2nd team is perfectly fair. So this is what the playoff bracket looks like. Of course, we are the number 1 seed in the conference. Let's find out who we play against in the playoffs today. So, interestingly, the Thunder got the 2 seed. The Lakers fell all the way to 5th somehow. The play-in tournament will be between Sacramento, Dallas, New Orleans, and Minnesota. So we will play one of those 4 teams in the first round. We'll talk a little bit more about that in just a moment. The St. Louis Spirits, the number 1 record in the Eastern Conference. So our expansion buddies are the number 1 seed at 59-23, just a few games behind us. They have the Raptors, Hawks, Sixers, and Pistons in the play-in tournament. So let's take a quick look at the stats. Nothing really changed for us statistically for the most part, as sort of expected. But again, everybody played well. This was a team effort. Everybody contributed. Everybody pulled their weight on both ends of the floor, and hopefully we can continue to do big things here into the playoffs. And who knows, maybe we'll mess around and win a championship. So the 7 and 8 game is between Sacramento and Dallas. The winner will play against Oklahoma City. The loser will play for the rights to play against us. The Mavericks are dominating early, but in the 4th quarter, the Kings would outscore them by 21 points to win 111-107. Chido Bema-Henrique with 26, Malcolm DeMarcus with 20. Luka Doncic tried his best, nearly with a triple-double, but it's not enough. So Sacramento will play OKC in the first round. Now we have Minnesota and Portland. The winner will play against Dallas for a chance to play us. The loser is eliminated, and Minnesota wins this game convincingly, 138-119. So we will not play the Pelicans in the playoffs for a 3rd straight season. This is good news for us because we own the Pelicans' first-round draft pick. So that means we are going to have a lottery pick this year. That's fun. So now we have Dallas and Minnesota. The winner will play against us here in the first round of the playoffs. I'm not sure who I would rather play against, so I guess we'll just watch and enjoy. The Timberwolves dominate in the first quarter. Dallas is putting up a valiant effort, but it's not going to be enough. The Minnesota Timberwolves win it 130-120. The Rookie of the Year, Antoine Ingram, and Luka Doncic tried to carry, but it was not enough. Karl-Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards lead the way there for the Minnesota Timberwolves, so they will be our first round opponent. In the Eastern Conference, the Hawks won the 7th seed, and the Detroit Pistons, who I think entered as the 10th seed, ended up getting the 8th. So Minnesota's, of course, led by Anthony Edwards and Cat. They also have Chris Middleton, D'Angelo Russell, former Sonic Xavier Tillman. So this should be a fun playoff series. I'm certainly excited to face off against this young, talented Minnesota team. We're back in the playoffs for a 3rd straight season. Can we take the next step and possibly make a finals run? Well, that'll start next episode as we open up the first round of the Western Conference playoffs against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Let me know your series predictions down below in the comments section. Hope everybody enjoyed. Peace out. Let's go Sonics.